Bulaong. He gets a round of applause. Nick Bulaong will have a lot of exposure tonight, most definitely. The absence of Twadless, although Twadless is here, he is reported to be not in good condition to play. At the same time, Mon Fernandez is reported to be in sick bay. He is suffering from the flu, we understand.
Yes, and he's got a high fever, according to Sonny Jaworski.
And Francis Anais is suffering from a sprain. We told you just a few minutes back, just before the newscast, that the Toyota Tamaraos would have their backs against the wall, and this is going to be a brick wall. They've got only 8 men tonight. I recall one time when the Crispa Redmanizers were also in that position about a year back or 2 years back, but they proved to be a menace with only 8 men. Let's find out what the Tamaraos will be able to come up with.
You know, eight men is the minimum requirement before a game can be played.
Otherwise,
if they came out with less than 8, then it would have been declared automatically a default.
Well, look at the crowd. The beautiful crowd we've got here at the Araneta Coliseum, in spite of what we thought would be a lean crowd on account of the casualties and the number of players that would not be able to see action tonight. Well, we've got a very good turnout here at the Big Dome on the last semi-final clash of the Toyota Tamaraos and the Crispa Redmanizers. And in that crowd, in that thick crowd, we can spot a Miss Japan, a Binibining Pilipinas, a Miss RP, and a lot of other beautiful people that turned out for this game tonight. The game is in progress. We've got 5 seconds into the game. Here's Dick for the play-by-play.
Thank you, Nick Bulaong, breaking the ice with a very sharply angled jump shot. 2-0 for the Tamaraos, playing with a minimum requirement of players. Cesar follows up a miss and also does not get it in. Estrada, playing his first game after suffering an injury to the middle finger of his left hand. It got caught in his car door one evening, and he lost a lot of skin. He had to undergo surgery, plastic surgery, on that finger of his after losing, about half an inch of skin. And he was telling me about that earlier. We've got Abe King connecting for Toyota. Now it's 4-0. Quick start by the Tamaraos. Santa Maria likewise is not on the bench. He is also reportedly on the injury list.
Down with the flu too, I understand.
So Tuadlis may be seeing very little action tonight. He's got a hip injury likewise. We've got another miss by Ko this time, and Jaworski on a bounce pass to King. King misses on the try. He used his left hand. 10 minutes and 42 seconds left. Ed Espinosa goes for the basket and connects the first 2 points of the Redmanizers. 4-2. There's a pitch all the way to Estrada. Estrada gets 2 points on a fast break assist by Sonny Jaworski.
That's his way of saying, I am back, boys.
6-2 now for the Tamaraos. 10 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. First quarter action coming away live and in color over GTV4 via the facilities of NMPC Sports. Golfin unsuccessful. The pitch by Abe King intercepted by Espinosa over to Dionisio. Ko getting a screen and missing. That's his second miss tonight. And we've got Golfin unable to control that ball at the baseline. It'll be a backward throw-in for Toyota. 10 minutes and 2 seconds left. There's a slow-mo on that save, that try for a save by Golfin, brought to you by Sinclair Plates. Blocked on Estrada by Philip Cesar. And we've got Dionisio losing the ball on a tap out by Sonny Jaworski. It'll be a front court throw-in for Crispa. They trail by 4, 6-2, 9 minutes and 53 seconds to play. Atoiko moves onto the flank. He goes in. He's onto the basket for the miss again. A third miss by Ko. And we've got the tap out handled by Nick Bulaong.
And this would seem bad at this early stage for Atoiko because he's missed from everywhere, from the outside and from the inside.
He's in a slump right now, but Ko, with sheer persistence, finally scores on the drive. 6-4. That's one thing about the fortune cookie. If he can't hit from the outside, he will be driving in for the higher percentage baskets. Jaworski over to Bulaong for the rim out. Heartbreaking miss by Nick Bulaong. Dionisio setting up Ko. Beautiful assist by Dionisio. It was a deceptive pass by Dionisio, drawing Bulaong away from Atoiko, who was trailing at 6-all. There it is. on the Sinclair Paint slow-mo. We've got an interception by Philip Cesar. Cesar driving off Jaworski, and there's the foul by Sonny Jaworski. Spotted by referee Victorino. Two charities for Philip Cesar, a chance to push the Redmanizers on top for the first time tonight.
Jaworski picks up foul number 1, the first foul for the evening. Let's take a look at that. As Sonny Jaworski gets in the way of Philip Cesar. 6-all, Philip Cesar muffing the first charity shot. We've got 9 minutes and 3 seconds to go. No hit on 2 counts by Philip Cesar.
9 minutes left. Salazar getting away from Espinosa. Salazar crowded. He doesn't go for the basket. Under the basket pass. A fake by Estrada and the hit. Estrada with a good fake. And Toyota goes back on top. 8-6. 8 minutes and 42 seconds left. Dionisio in the front court. Setting up the play for Crispa. Atoico drives, goes for the basket. And this one trickles in. 8-all. A second deadlock tonight. Estrada from his favorite angle. Yes. His injury is on the left hand, and it hasn't spoiled this right-handed shot at all. Gulfin driving off Boulon. Crowded. He gives it to Espinosa. Espinosa connects from the corner. Nobody was there for a possible rebound if Espinosa missed, but it's all tied at 10-all. The third deadlock tonight.
So far, it's 2 for 2 for Espinosa from the field.
Espinosa harassing Salazar. Salazar drives, and we've got the whistle blowing. Foul committed by Espinosa on Salazar. No, it's Co's foul. Take a look at that on the Sinclair Paint slow-mo. Here's a drive-in play, and it's Co with arm contact as he tried to prevent a drive-in play by Salazar. The pass over to Dionisio. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. Co in the front court. He goes for the basket. Crowded shot, but this is what he wants. A crowded shot. That's how Co gets his shots in.
And give him a little something to worry about.
That's right. Seems to be used to pressure all the time. 12-10. Crispa enjoying the first taste of the lead tonight. Jaworski's pass. Wide of the mark, but Abe King was there. There's a pick by Boulon, but a switch by Co. Estrada open. Gulfin picks him up, but Estrada misses, and we've got Gulfin with a recovery. Co to Dionisio. Crispa running game in progress. Bounce pass to Gulfin for the pump. It trickles out. Gulfin blocked beautifully. He recovers, follows up, makes it. Gulfin recovering very quickly his own blocked shot. 14-10 for Crispa. In the front court now, it's Abe King. Crowded. He lost the ball to Philip Cesar. Cesar ball hawking. Dionisio back to Philip. Philip pumps and misses out. Open shot. Abe King in the front court. He hooks a pass to Estrada, and King is guilty of a charge on Gulfin. Take a look at that on the Sinclair Paint slow-mo. Position play by Gulfin, forcing that foul on King.
And on
Here's a surprise of the evening. Arnie Twadlis was announced to be on the sick list also, or an injured list, is in the hard part. He is playing tonight.
He didn't see action last Tuesday, but very likely due to force of circumstances, without Fernandez and without Francis Agnes and Santa Maria, he's got to play. Gulfin with a gimme basket. 16-10 now for Crispa. It has been Gulfin connecting for the Redmanizers. King with a towering hit right in front of the basket. 16-12. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. In the front court for Crispa. Atoico working against Twadlis. He gets away for the layup, and it rolled in. It had just enough height and power to sneak into the basket. 18-12. Salazar against Espinosa. He passes back to Jaworski. Jaworski crowded by Dionisio, and he's guilty of a double dribble. We've got Boulon replaced by Emer Legaspi, and the first timer.
Come to Shakey's Cubao, Makati, Malate, and Angeles. We are where you are.
The fortune cookie has found the range. He disconnected to give Crispa an 8-point advantage. 20-12. Reno Salazar retaliates. 20-14. Crispa lead down to 6. 5 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. First period. Dionisio in possession. The pass goes to Co. Co crowded. And we've got a foul on the play, says referee Manuel. Salazar is guilty of the contact. Atoyko moving over to apologize to Salazar. It looks like Salazar may have gotten knocked on the face there as Ko tried to elude him. And Ko connects. 22-14. Jaworski spinning around, crowded and fouled by Dionisio.
The biggest problem with the Toyota Tamaros right now is their difficulty against this defense of the Crispa Redmanizers. In the last game, Mon Fernandez was the most effective man against this type of defense, but Mon is out, so they have a problem right now.
Compounding the problems of the Toyota Tamaraos is the sudden emergence of the real Atoyko tonight, with Atoyko scoring 14 points so far, doing 7 out of 12. Just in the first quarter, we've got Atoy now with 14 points. Now is his big chance to catch up on statistical performance, which has been dominated by Mon Fernandez in the Don MVP contest.
Beautiful assist pass coming from Reno Salazar, and a score by Abe King with a foul going against Espinosa. Take a look at that on the Sinclair Paint slow-mo. Beautiful back pass by Reno Salazar, and Abe King connects, and he is fouled by Espinosa in the process.
Abe King's got 6 points in the game, the 7th. Yes, sirree. We've got 22-17 now. Crispa's lead is down to 5.
Atoyko has been waxing very hot. He gets away, goes for the basket, and misses out an easy one. He gets a second chance, and this one is good.
16 points now by Atoyko.
24-17. 7-point lead now by the Redmanizers. Salazar misses out, and we've got the ball kept alive. Legaspi crowded, follows up, and misses. Ubalde recovers a loose ball. Crispa running game, really going. Ko lays up, makes it. 26-17, a 9-point advantage by Crispa. This is the biggest lead so far. Salazar inside the King, and we've got the ball knocked away by Ko. It's a score for Toyota, 26-19. 7-pointer by Crispa. There's a Sinclair Paint slow-mo as Ko knocked the ball away. It was sinking into the hoop. Espinosa with a head and shoulder fake, passes back to Dionisio. Ko now has it. He's got the green light to go for the basket. 1-on-1. Tuadles against Ko, and Ko connects again on the drive. 28-19. Ko exploding.
That's the 10th hit by Atoyko out of 16 tries.
Salazar on a beautiful drive. He was blocked by Philip Cesar, but there was contact made by Ubalde. So it'll be 2 charities for Reno Salazar. Here's a Sinclair Paint slow-mo.
That's right. And you're right about the green line given to Atoyko, but we'll talk about it after this.
Pioneer Epoxy, the tool of trades.
3 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Reno Salazar at the line for the Toyota Tamaraos. It's 28 against 20. We were talking about Atoyko earlier, Zal, with Atoyko scoring 20 out of 28 points of the Crispa Redmanizers. And you spotted something on the statistics which may be interesting to
That's right. Out of 25 attempts of his team, he's got 16.
Out of the 25 attempts of the Crispa Redmanizers, 16 were passed on to Atoyko.
That's right.
We've got a miss out of the basket and a follow-up by Tuadles. Emery Legaspi missing, but Tuadles with very quick reflexes followed up to whittle down Crispa's lead to 6, 28-22. 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. The battle for the rebounds in progress. Jaworski gets a pass. He sets up Salazar for the layup. Salazar is blocked. Beautiful block by Espinosa. Atoyko in the front court all the way to Philip Cesar for the layup 2. 30-22. Crispa by 8 points. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left. A bad pass by Abe King, intended for Reno Salazar, who is now replaced by Pablo Javier. There's another missing player on the Crispa bench, and that's Tito Varela. We just got word from Jean Mirabueno of the National Crispanians of the Philippines that he's in the hospital. Tito Varela is watching this game, according to her, and we don't know what is ailing him, but we certainly hope that he recovers very soon. So add another sick player to our list of injured and sick players this evening. That's Tito Varela. 32-22. Certainly hope he didn't suffer from a head cold. Ed Espinosa recovers all the way to Ubalde. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the front court. The pass goes to Cesar. Cesar sneaks away from King and connects on the drive. We've got Ubalde blocking that fast break pitch and almost recovering, but he dribbled on the baseline, so it'll be a sideline throw-in in the backcourt of Toyota. King is now given a rest by Nick Bulao. The action is fast and furious. despite the fact that Toyota only has 8 players. They'll probably be suffering towards the second half if this pace is maintained, and it looks like this is the strategy of Coach Baby Dalupan. Run them ragged with only 8 players. The fatigue factor is bound to take its toll in the second half.
2 minutes and 9 seconds to go, 34-22. The Crispa Redmanizers showing the way with Javier muffing that chance in the first try. We have the first point by Javier. It's made from the line with 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go, 34-23. Now 3 team fouls against Toyota. We have 5 against Crispa in the first quarter.
Ubalde. Offensive foul, says referee De Los Reyes. Committed by Ubalde on Pablo Javier. There it is on the Sinclair Paint slow-mo. That's a third contact against Freddy Ubalde. Jaworski's pass almost getting away. Javier fades away and misses. Legaspi follows up for 2. Beautiful follow-up by Emer Legaspi after a good fake.
That's right, and in the last 2 plays, the Toyota Tamaros are again showing strength off the offensive board.
34-25, the layup by Espinosa. And we've got a pass going to Emer Legaspi. 3-on-1. And we've got a fumble by Legaspi and a foul by Dionisio. Joy Dionisio guilty of his second contact, and that'll be the 7th team foul going up against Crispa. There's a slow-mo brought to you by Sinclair Paints.
But that foul of Dionisio sure saved the Crispa Redmanizers from a 3-on-2 situation.
That's right. It was a duty foul. Here comes Abit Gidabin. Only 16 fouls committed by Crispa so far. Philip Cesar gets a rest. The count is 34-25. Toyota in the offensive, inbounding in their own front court. Tuadles spots and overshoots. Recovery made by Gidabin. Without Fernandez, Gidabin should have a field day. We've got a tap out by Tuadles off Fabiosa, who's in also for the first time.
And usually when Fabiosa is in, something happens with steam, something positive.
Yes, he lights the fire of the Crispa Redmanizers. There's a fadeaway by Ubalde. 36-25. Interception by Fabiosa. He sets up for the attempt and a miss. And we've got a tap by Nick Balao to Pablo Javier. He saved that situation. A good tap. Emer Legaspi fires and connects from the right flank. 36-27. 55 seconds to go.
In the last game against where Toyota won, Legaspi strung 3 of those jump shots from that same spot.
In a very crucial situation at that. Ubalde lays up, makes it 38-27. It's Freddy Ubalde connecting for Crispa. There's a drive-in play by Legaspi. Again, a beautiful drive. Legaspi showing signs of his Mika days where he excelled on the offensive. And we've got a foul going against Sonny Jaworski, says referee Manuel. Knee contact by the Big J.
That deserves a
24 seconds to go. So it'll be a front court throw-in for Crispa. 23 seconds left. Atoiko drives, he's double teamed, and he dribbles on the baseline for a turnover. 18 seconds left. 38-29, a 9-point lead by Crispa as we move into the final seconds of the first period. Tuadles with a right-handed attempt, and it looks like an offensive foul, which Tuadles readily acknowledges. He uses left arm to ward off his man. 11 seconds left. Crispa in the offensive with Ko looking at the clock. 3 seconds left. Ko makes his bid, and we've got a block on the play going against Tuadles with 1 second left.
Second foul now by Tuadles.
And that places Toyota in penalty situation, but only 1 second remains. Ko goes for the basket, and this is nullified. He was not able to release in time. So after the first period, it's 38 for Crispa, 29 for Toyota. We'll be back in a minute.
Toyota in the first quarter scored 14 rebounds against only 11 rebounds by the Crispa Redmanizers. But on field shooting, Crispa is ahead of Toyota at 58%, doing 19 out of 33 tries, while Toyota made 13 out of 27 tries for a low 48% average. The shooting from the lane, 3 out of 5 by Toyota for 60%, and Crispa none for 2 from the lane. 38-29 in the first quarter, with Toyota trailing by 9 points.
We've got a steal and a fast break completed by Pablo Javier. And the Crispa lead is down to just 7 after Estoy Estrada opened up hostilities with a hit. 40-33, Crispa by 7 points. There's a looper. Gidabin gets it. Working against Abe King for the fake, the reverse. Yes, good play by Abed Gidabin. Looking none the worse for wear after the last game against Tanduay, where he received a swat right on the eye from Manansala. We've got Abe King connecting. 42-35. The Tamaraws closing in 10 minutes and 47 seconds. Adornado in the game for the first time. The bounce pass to Fabiosa. He comes in for the layup and misses. And we've got a loose ball lost at the baseline by Freddy Hubalde. Philip Cesar now gives Hubalde a rest with 10 minutes and 40 seconds to play. 7-point deficit by Toyota against the Crispa Red Manizers, who are almost complete but not quite. Onto the basket pass. Beautiful pass by Javier for Emery Legaspi. 42-37. Toyota coming from behind. They're just 5-point shy. Now 7 as Philip Cesar connects from the right flank. 44-37. 10 minutes and 18 seconds left. Second period action. Coverage coming away live and in color over GTV4 via the facilities of NMPC Sports. We've got a held ball between Javier and Bong de la Cruz, also fielded in for the first time tonight. A tip-off in the front court of Toyota. 10 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. The tap is won by De La Cruz. Fabiosa getting a good assist pass from Philip Cesar, completing the fast break. 46-37. 10 minutes left. Crispa by 9. Jaworski. Over to Legaspi. Now the combination is Jaworski and Legaspi. Legaspi missed on the try, and we've got Gidabin to Adornado. 9:45 left. Adornado goes for the basket and misses out. Emery Legaspi crowded. Loose ball recovered by Estrada. His pitch almost getting away from King. King saves it, but it goes to Bong de la Cruz. 9.5 left. A side-stepping Gidabin. Looking very graceful on that drive and play. 48-37. 9 minutes and 22 left. Jaworski from way out. Yes, the Big J with one of his vaunted long tongs. 48-39. Cesar is open. He drives in for 2. Abe King was a little late. 50-39. Near interception on the inbound. King in the shaded area, spinning around, missing. And we've got a recovery by Gidabin. Gidabin moves into the front court. De La Cruz has it. 3-on-2 situation. Gidabin goes for the basket and misses the hoop completely. Now we've got a fast break with King laying up for 2. A muffed chance by Crispa, and Toyota took advantage of it. Jaworski against Adornado. We've got a tap going to Estrada. 8 minutes and 37 seconds left. 50-41. Wide open try by Estrada. He rims out. Gidabin has it. Looks like a wide open game. 8:25. De La Cruz is blocked, and he is guilty of contact against Abe King. It's an offensive foul going against Bong de la Cruz, and here it is on the Sinclair Paint slow-mo.
And there's that wayward arm of De La Cruz.
He tried to ward King off, but he was caught at it. 8 minutes and 26 seconds left. We've got a substitution. Estrada is replaced by Bulao. Jaworski in the front court. And it's a pass that gets away for a turnover. 8 minutes and 19 seconds left, first half. This is the 67th meeting of Toyota and Crispa. Crispa has the edge so far, 35-31. De La Cruz spots. Straight and true. 52-41. There's a fast break pitch, and it's wild, intended for Tuadles.
And if we said this about Mon Fernandez also, Dick, but if you take a look at the errors committed by Jaworski, it is errors on those outlet passes that he forces.
Risky pass. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. 7 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Inside pass to Gidabin. Gidabin with a fake. The attempt, yes. 54-41. Crispa pulling away now by 13 points. Biggest lead tonight. 7:45 left in the first half, and we've got a foul going against Philip Cesar as he crowded Jaworski.
Philip Cesar's first foul. Second team foul committed by Crispa. No foul so far by the Toyota Tamaraos. Legazpi is now being replaced by Abe King.
Atoy Ko is fielded back in. Adornado is now replaced. Scoreless so far, although he has been receiving a lot of heckling from the crowd. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left. De La Cruz guilty of contact on that last play. Another front court throw in for Toyota.
Second foul by De La Cruz.
54-41. 13-point advantage by Crispa. Tuadles tries to whittle it down, loses the ball, and it's taken away from him by Ko. The lead pass over to Cesar. Cesar pitches it back, but Pablo Javier recovers. Into the front court, Javier with a bad pass intended for King. We've got a rapid turnover. 7 minutes and 26 seconds to play. We're in the second quarter. No timeouts have been called so far. De La Cruz getting a warning from referee Manuel. Long pass going to Ko. He goes for the basket. It's short. And we've got a tap by Ko going to Bulao. Javier in the front court for Toyota. The head and shoulder fake, the drive, and the miss. And we've got a charge by Javier as he rammed into Bong De La Cruz. Javier helps up De La Cruz. Here it is on the Sinclair Paint slow-mo. There it is. Bright and clear. He was using Bong De La Cruz as a ladder in his effort to reach the basket.
Well, there's been a lot of one-man shows being put up by the Toyota Tamaraos so far in this quarter. They should do a bit of combining on their offensive plays.
7 minutes and 6 seconds ago, Ko in a crowded situation, and Gidabin is fouled from behind by Bulao.
Nick Bulao picks up foul number 1. We have Javier now being replaced. Pablo Javier is now replaced by Emerito Legazpi. 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go, 54-41.
One outstanding characteristic of Pablo Javier is that aggressive quality that he has, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it also doesn't, because a couple of times he lost scoring opportunities for his team. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. Jaworski over to King. King from the flank. Yes. Philip Cesar was hoping for a foul. There's a pitch to Ateko. It slips through his hands, and we've got a turnover. 6 and 36 to go. King in the front court. He goes for the basket. Rims out. Loose ball. Picked up by Fabiosa. Fabiosa to Dionisio. 4-on-2. Ko attempts, and he sinks it. 56-43. Crispa again by 13. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. A pity that the Toyota Tamaraos are not complete this evening. Tomorrow is a big day for Delta Motor Corporation, and I have it from Mr. Pablin Carlos, the Executive Vice President of Delta Motor Corporation, that they are producing their 125,000th Toyota vehicle tomorrow. That's a red letter day. Can you imagine 125,000 cars produced by Delta Motors? And this is going to be completed tomorrow. It'll be a Skylark blue Toyota four-door sedan. A car similar to the one you have, Emmy. The one you used to have. But it comes out tomorrow, right? And they are having some ceremonies, I understand, with the Miss Asia Quest candidates going out there. We've got a Toyota timeout.
Pioneer Epoxy, the tool of trades.
Beautiful crowd on a beautiful game. 58-43, 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Toyota versus Crispa. Crispa showing the way at the moment.
Abe King getting that loose ball off Philip Cesar. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Jaworski against Dionisio. Near deception by Cesar. Legazpi moving in, going for the basket, and short with it. King goes up, rimming out. Philip Cesar snatching that defensive rebound. Adornado crowded by Bulao. He gives it to Dionisio. Ko has it. Top of the key try. Yes, bullseye by the fortune cookie. 60-43. Crispa leads 17 points. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left.
26 points now by Atoy Ko.
We've got an interception by Philip Cesar. Telegraph pass by Salazar. The assist going to Fabiosa from Philip Cesar for the connection. 62-43, and Crispa is breaking this game wide open.
They've got frustration written on the face of Reno Salazar.
Salazar over to King. Redmanizers can barge into the finals with a victory this evening over Toyota. They will deadlock the Tamaraos and enjoy an identical tie. 4 victories, 1 loss. 62-45, 4 minutes and 5 to go. Philip Cesar fouled on the drive by King, very likely.
Abe King committing foul number 2. Ironically, it was Abe King who, just a play back, was asking the referees to call fouls.
Now the referees
And when he went back to defend the goal of for the defense, he got the foul. Cesar's got 9 points, 4 out of 7 from the field, none for 2. That's 1 out of 3 now from the line. 2 for 2 on 2 consecutive tries by Philip Cesar. Earlier, he missed both tries.
4 minutes left before the end of the first half. Legaspi's pass to King. Good assist by Emer Legaspi.
Now the Tamaraos are starting to combine.
64-47. Adornado getting away, reversing and missing. Loose ball recovered by Jaworski. And we've got a steal by Ko on Jaworski. Philip Cesar lays up, and it sinks.
You rarely do that on Sonny Jaworski.
66-47. 3 minutes and a half left before the end of the half.
Atoy Ko has got, let me see now, 28 points in the game.
Adornado with a beautiful interception. Dionisio faking, attempting, and connecting off Jaworski using his left hand. 68-47. It's a 21-point advantage by Crispa. Salazar over to King. King from the keyhole. Yes, Abe King has been consistently hitting for Toyota. 68-49. Fabiosa fading away, and it trickles out. Recovery by Jaworski. 2 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. Forward pass to Bulao. Bulao drives in, lays up. He is fouled from behind by Adornado, most likely. And before he takes the charities, we've got a timeout.
Come to Shakey's Cubao, Makati, Malate, and Angeles. We are where you are.
Here are a couple of standouts in tonight's game. So far, we've got Abe King of Toyota doing 10 conversions out of 17 tries from the field. He's got a total of 21 points with 1 out of 1 from the line. He's also got 7 rebounds. That's Abe King with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. Atoy Ko, on the other hand, for Crispa, stands out with 13 out of 24 tries from the field. He's got a total of 26 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals.
Contact whistle blows against Nick Bulao. He fouls Bernie Fabiosa on that last play for a front court throw-in. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Fabiosa preventing a possible steal.
One very big factor right now, lopsided one. 14 turnovers against 3 in favor of Crispa.
We've got a backing violation by Legaspi for a turnover. He straddled the line. Here it is. And he stepped back. And that was caught by the Sinclair Paint slow-mo. 70-52. We've got Adornado missing, but he is fouled by Pablo Javier, and it'll be a sideline throw-in. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Adornado will inbound his own front court. Dionisio has it. Hand off to Ko. Dionisio has been assisting Ko. Inside now to Gidabin for the foul by King. A good fake by Abit Gidabin, and King will send him to the line. And as he prepares the charities.
Foul number 3. In instances like those, Dick, isn't it that there were some objections to this kind of foul, which happens to the player who falls down on an offensive player who is right there just waiting for him. What I'm trying to say is that it puts the defensive player to a disadvantage because of the timing of an offensive player. You just wait for the guy on his way down before he goes up to fish.
Well, it's part of the maneuvering, because the moment airspace is violated by the defensive player, then he's guilty of the foul. And this is where the art of faking comes in. We've got another Crispa fast break completed, 74-52, 1 minute and 47 to go before the end of the first half.
There are some players who live off such kinds of fouls, like Florenzo before. Whenever you bite into his fake, it's as good as 2 points.
A master of that particular fake is Lim Eng Beng of Utix. A miss on the drive by Dionisio. The follow-up is in by Bogza Dornado, and now Crispa has a 24-point advantage, 76 to 52.
Of course, it's not a pretty healthy prospect or something that one could look forward to, knowing that there's somebody up there that's all set to drop down on you. And you're expecting it, and you want it to happen.
A palming violation by Tuadles on the dribble for a turnover.
That's the 16 for the Tamaroas against only 3 for the Crispa Redonizers.
A minute and 15 left. Espinosa is back in the contest, and he pairs off with Bernie Fabiosa. This is going to be a very fast Crispa backcourt duo. Atoico connects from the flank. 78 to 52. Crispa is really going for the jugular. Beautiful interception by Bernie Fabiosa. It's a good ball, 2-on-2. Fabiosa crowded and fouled by Salazar.
Reno Salazar picks up the foul. Salazar is guilty of foul number 2. 56 seconds to go. Atoico's got 30 points in the game now.
Didabin goes for the basket. The ball is tapped back to him. He follows up and misses. Now we've got a loose ball going to Tuadles. A pitch to Pablo Avir all the way to Salazar. All alone for the layup, too. 42 seconds left. It's 78 to 54. Crispa lead, 24 big points. Their biggest was at 26 earlier. Espinosa over to Ko. He fakes, and he is guilty of traveling for a turnover. 29 seconds left. Still 78 to 54. Crispa by 24. Coliseum grandstand section, about 3/4 filled. Ember Legaspi punctures the hoop from his favorite angle, the right corner, 78 to 56. Adornado lays up, misses, but he is fouled. There was arm contact by Arnie Tuadles. He'll go to the line. And at this stage, I'd like to invite you to go down to Mr. Chin Department Store, Dunhill Department Store, Sullivan Shoe Emporium, and New Goodall, all located on Rizal Avenue, or to the Jeans Centrum on Carriedo for Louis' new light-colored denims, comfortable cotton twills, and fashionable canvas. Also available, casual wear with that special feminine fit for girls of all sizes and all ages. That's Louis, the brand with a fighting bull.
If you happen to be in Makati, the new Josephine's restaurant in the Greenbelt Park, Makati, serves you seafoods with a pure, fresh taste. Do come to Josephine's at the Greenbelt Park across the Makati Commercial Center.
Emer Legaspi with 5 ticks to go to Reno Salazar. His pass intercepted by Ko. And we've got the horn sounding, ending the first half of play, with Crispa shooting off to a 24-point lead. 80 for the Redmanizers in a high-scoring first half, 56 for the crippled Toyota Quintet. In just a while, we'll bring you the breakdown of the scores. Right now, let's pause for these messages.
Played in the series, a total of 21 games. The performance of Atoico right now is 30 points with 2 rebounds and 2 assists, and he would be earning a lot of points tonight. Only for 2 quarters, that is 30 points, so he would be, statistically speaking, he would be going way above his regular average, and because of Mon Fernandez's absence tonight, he would definitely earn a lot of points on the statistical count. Let's look at the score made by the other club now. The Toyota Tamaraos, they don't have Mon Fernandez tonight. They also don't have Francis Arnaiz and several other players to help them out in their predicament. We've got King at 21. Only 8 players showed up tonight for Toyota. Legaspi made 12 points. The rebounding king is Abe King with 7. Legaspi's got 6. We have Estrada at 8 points in spite of an injured finger. He's got 1 rebound, and Salazar with 5 points and 3 assists in the game. Standout performances in the other departments. On loose ball recoveries, we've got Fabiosa with 2 and Golfin with 2 on loose ball recoveries. On the Toyota side is Estrada with 2 loose ball recoveries. 1 block shot by Abe King. We'll be back with more in just a moment. The Coliseum, and let's take a look at the Don MVP standings combined tally as we listen to Zal Marte's game story in the first half. Zal?
The Toyota Tamaroas are a completely disorganized team offensively in the first half, and proof of that is in as far as the turnovers are concerned, the Toyota Tamaros turned the ball over 18 times against only 4 by the Crispa Redmanizers. And the lead of the Crispa Redmanizers right now at 24 is a direct reflection of this bit of statistics. The Toyota Tamaros problem really lies in the fact that they seem to have problems solving the defense of the Crispa Redmanizers, and it's